Hello and welcome to the top 10 worst WWE matches of all time. Let's hit 750 likes. I'm Tom from Top 10 Wrestling. Let's get right onto the list. Number 10, Goldberg versus Brock Lesnar. Goldberg and Brock Lesnar were having a match at WrestleMania, which would be both men's last matches in the company. Fans were pissed off and turned on the match. Goldberg and Lesnar both noticed this and just stopped trying. The match dragged, and fans were more interested in Austin being the special guest referee than what was actually going on in the ring. Number 9, Mini Lawlers versus Mini Doinks. Jerry Lawler and his team of Mini Lawlers to Mini Doinks at a Big 4 pay-per-view within Survivor Series. Did this seriously happen? The match was so dumb and really just shouldn't have taken place. It's the equivalent to a team of Mini Blue Pants versus a team of Mini Canes. I don't know, I'm naming examples here. Number 8, Kelly versus Layla. Two inexperienced models turned wrestlers in a match against each other was not going to end well. The match suffered many botches and ended after a body slam. By God, a body slam, the most brutal move of all time. I'm being sarcastic if you can't tell. Number 7, Hornswoggle versus the Swagger Soaring Eagle. The Swagger Soaring Eagle was Jack Swagger's mascot, who was, well, an eagle. And Hornswoggle was a midget who should have been gone by then. And these two actually had a competitive match on SmackDown. And WWE wonder why people treat SmackDown as just a replay of Raw. Number 6, Michael Cole versus Jerry Lawler, the WrestleMania 27 match. Here's a tip, WWE. Don't put two commentators in a match in your biggest show of the year. Sure, Jerry Lawler may be a former wrestler and have experience, but was Michael Cole a former wrestler? No, he wasn't. And what made this match so much worse is that Michael Cole won. Why? What was the point? Number 5, Triple H versus Scott Steiner from Royal Rumble 2002. The problem with this match was that it was so slow and dragged on for way too long. The match was dull and had no real flow to it at all. It was basically just Steiner hitting suplexes while fans wished they weren't in attendance. Number 4, Big Bossman versus Al Snow. The infamous Kennel from Hell match. The point of this stipulation was that the dogs were meant to guard the outside area and attack the workers when they escape, but really the dogs spent the entire time peeing and humping. Yeah, this match was a joke. Number 3, John Cena versus John Laurinaitis. John Cena beat up the Raw GM for 24 minutes before Big Show just came out and knocked Cena out, and then John Laurinaitis won. We sat through 24 minutes to watch Big Show knock Cena out. That's a summary of this match. And did I mention that this was the main event of a pay-per-view that people paid for? $70? The network wasn't a thing. People paid $70 to watch this. Number 2, Trish Stratus and Bradshaw versus Jackie Gayda and Chris Nowinski. This match, otherwise known as that Jackie Gayda match, is very infamous, as Jackie was a very inexperienced wrestler and realistically shouldn't have been in the WWE. She botched every move you could think of, whether it was selling or giving, and you could see at the end of the match that Trish was just pissed off. And number 1, Kaitlyn versus Maxine. Two very inexperienced wrestlers, and I can't stress that word enough, inexperienced, went at it on the first and last edition of NXT Divas. This match was horrible. The match suffered from many botches, there was a definite lack of psychology, and they looked like they didn't know what they were doing. The match lasted 3 minutes long, which was probably 3 minutes too long. Thanks for watching, guys. If you did enjoy, smack that like button, follow me on Twitter, check my other channels, and of course, buy a t-shirt. Goodbye and keep on rolling.